tips to not stress, not get depressed, and keep your cool and not go when you are quarantined. Hey Warriors, welcome back to Live Free TV. My name is Sarah, Live Free Warrior. In this video, sharing some tips to not stress and not get depressed from spending too much time indoors and being quarantined. In essence, we all start to go a little crazy. Personally, I have no idea how many days it's been so far. I don't know how many days it's gonna be. We don't know. Because mental health is something we need to address with everything that's going on as well. I learned a lot of these tips and tools when I was laid off from my job in advertising many years ago, and the same applies then that it does now. We wake up, we don't have to go to an office, or maybe we don't even have to leave the same room if you're like myself and I live in an apartment. I have a bathroom and a kitchen, by the way, so I need to leave the bedroom, but you get my point. So let's get it started. Tips to not stress, not get depressed, and keep your cool and not go when you are quarantined. Tip number one, get dressed. Get out of your pajamas. Even if you have a day pajama, right? Or even if you have, fitness clothes or yoga clothes, get dressed in something other than the things that you sleep in. If you can, wear your regular work clothes or wear a dress or get dressed up at night if you're going to a dinner, but just have your dinner in your kitchen. It's important to change out of those same PJs to put your mind in a different position. Taking care of yourself makes a big difference here. On that same note, number two, shower, okay? There are no bonus points for being the stinky quarantine person. Not only is it gonna feel good for your body, you're gonna smell fresher, you're overall gonna improve your energy levels too for the day ahead. The third tip, get informed, but don't be overconsumed. I personally limit myself to 2 videos to watch either at nighttime or in the middle of the day, just to have an idea of what's going on in the world. I think it's important to know what's going on, but not to become inundated with so much information that we're taking in. That starts to create a lot of anxiety because 1, there's a lot of conflicting information out there. 2, we're overloading our minds with the same pretty negative info. So instead, filter it out, select either 10 minutes or 2 videos and call it that, and then go on the rest of your day. The fourth tip, make a list of people to virtually interact with, especially if you're living at home and you're not making face-to-face connection with anybody. Make a list of 4 to 5 people that you need to connect with, be it FaceTime, WhatsApp, a Zoom call. Make it a point to connect with 4 to 5 people a day. This way you feel like you're interacting. And when I say connect with people, I don't just mean messages on Instagram. Get off of platforms and do a face-to-face, even if it's sharing a coffee with each other or you're just conversing over a dinner. The 5th part is crucial. 5th tip, create a schedule. Create a schedule in Google Docs or write it down in a calendar. Create a schedule from the moment you wake up to the moment that you're going to bed, and put off little blocks and hours or half-hour chunks. Give yourself things to do. Even if you're putting in there, shower, work out, have coffee, read book, emails, social media. Put in blocks of time. This way you start to create a structure and an order for your day. The 6th tip, drink plenty of water. You have 0 excuses now to drink enough water. You either have filtered water at home, you have tap, you have plenty of access to water, so make sure that you're getting your fill. You can carry around a water bottle and aim to fill it 4 times throughout your day and bring it along with you from, let's face it, your bedroom to your kitchen, maybe your office. Keep it out of the bathroom. But you get the point. Bring it along with you. Make sure that you're filling it up throughout the day and drink enough water. It's gonna flush out your body. We need to be our healthiest right now, more than ever. And that's gonna be a good habit to keep for the long term. Number 7, feed yourself immune boosting foods. I've been doubling up on my vitamin C intake, on my superfoods, my greens. Right now, our immune systems need it more than anything. We're trying to eliminate the stress. Stress will knock your immune system down, and we're trying to increase the strength of our immune system. So all of those superfoods, those herbs, the greens, get your broccolis in, get your moringa, your spirulinas, your tangerines, all of those vitamin C and mineral boosting foods. Those are what you need right now more than anything. Number 8, designate different sections in your home for different things. This can get tricky if you live in a smaller place like myself in an apartment, but I like to keep the bedroom for chilling out at nighttime, doing yoga practices. Then I have the opposite of where my kitchen is. I have my office area where I'm doing work and emails. The kitchen, of course, for food prep and communal joining, but you start to create little sections within your home for what you're doing. This triggers your mind to, oh, okay, I'm in the bedroom, time to go to sleep. I'm in the office area, time to work. Now I'm in the kitchen, okay, now is the time to eat. This way you're not eating in the office, in the bed, or falling asleep at the desk, or doing your work in bed and then you're up at 2 a.m. Section off the house, your mind will go there. Tip number 9, we have this time, use it to reevaluate your goals in life, your relationships, what you're spending your time on. This is our ultimate child's pose, to stop, to pause, to breathe, to say, okay, what was working before? What wasn't working before? What do I ideally want when, I can go back out and I can travel and I can move again? And how am I going to get there? Use this time to plan the ultimate life that you want to be living. We have this time, so instead of pissing it away, utilize it. Number 10, contribute. Contribute to society in some way, somehow. You can call one of your elderly relatives and give them a warm hello and FaceTime. You can send a nice message to one of your friends that you haven't talked to in a long time. You can find someone on social media and see that they're feeling a little down and you just send them a big happy message or even a funny photo. Contribute to society in some way. Myself as a content creator, I've reached out to almost all of the partnerships that I've had in the past with different hotels or different companies and small brands especially, and said, how can I help you? I have extra content. How can I help you? Even though they don't have the money right now to pay, it still feels good to say, how can I help you? Because I know that they need it right now. So think of what you can still contribute to society, even if it's not directly paid, and even if they haven't reached out to you. How can you contribute as a kind traveler and kind human being to today and everything that's happening? It can even be simple as sharing this video to help anybody else to be inspired. If you know someone's feeling down, tag them below or send them this link. All the things that we can do together to say we're in this together. So I hope these 10 tips were helpful to not go crazy or get depressed during this time of being home in quarantine. My name is Sarah Kirikoni, Live Free Warrior. Follow me on Instagram at Live Free Warrior. Subscribe, of course, here to this channel so you can stay up to date with mindfulness, fitness, health activities, and soon, more travel vlogs. But in the meantime, we're here, we're in this together. So keep the spirits high, warriors. That's why we're warriors. Stay healthy. Hello, warriors. Welcome back to day, who knows, of being in quarantine. Now, these are some tips to not go crazy being home for so long, for so many days. I learned a lot of these tips before because I was laid off for 2 years, and I remember waking up and feeling like, what do I do? So here's my tips to not go crazy when quarantined.